Hello, and welcome to EFR's Season 1 and Round 8. Round 8, we are in Suzuka, Japan. Welcome to my channel. I'm Sachin Sin. I'll be your host. Be taking you throughout the session of a short quali and then a 50% race distance. We'll be using world cars today. By the virtue of EA creating a bug which is making equal cars not being equal. So yep, world cars today, everything will remain the same, the points and everything else. So that won't change for anyone. So none of the driver have put any time on the board, and I can see two drivers are already out of the quali. I seem to have joined a bit late, 4 minutes late to be precise, I think. Let's follow Prometheus as he goes around on his hot lap, I presume. We'll stay on board with him and let's see how he will be able to maneuver through these S's and then the fast Degner 1 and Degner 2 right-handers. As Archit has posted the first time, that is 129.065. Archit, originally who drives for Haas. Rage nails 0%, 0 place grid penalty for component change. So this is something new which I'm witnessing. As Prabhaldeep has put a time of 130.487, we are on board with Prometheus, going around the hairpin now. And now he will, after these couple of left-handers, will enter the 130R, where that infamous, legendary overtake of Alonso and Schumacher happened. So I mean, this is one of the circuit which everyone loves, and anyone who loves this sport or anyone who loves racing for sure loves Suzuka, Japan. What's there not to love about this circuit? Everything is there to love. And Prometheus with the time of 130.993, I think he can give faster times out here. We are on board with stun shot on his hot lap, I presume. There are a few cars in front of him. There is a bit of traffic. He will now go and maneuver his car around the chicane onto the final line. Slow lap, 134. Let's now stick with the Rhino, as Rage Nail has put a time of 127.865. Oh man, already nearly more than a second away from P2. So that's a huge gap already created between P1 and P2. Rage Nail, our Red Bull driver. Today we'll be noticing different kind of liveries. Some might have attempted to have the original livery, as Rhino is having the Alfa Romeo livery for world car also, because there are few of the constructors have given their car to be selected in world car also as a livery. So yep, Rhino. Last race, what happened with Rhino on lap 30 was quite unfortunate. A tap coming from back by Rage Nail, causing him to spin away and ending his race right then and there. Prometheus, better second lap, 128.862, but still a second away from Rage Nail. As now Rhino will go with his curves and right-hander, going to start finish line. The lap of 127.585. That is nearly 3/10 of improvement happening over Rage Nail. One mighty lap from Rhino here. So the Red Bull livery is, I think, available. That's why we're witnessing Rage Nail in the Red Bull livery. And Williams is also available for World Cup. That's nice. And Archit has somehow fashioned his car into looking, the colors of Haas somehow. That's great. And Sandeep Marudu promoting Audi here out on track. Shrey in a purple livery, different kind of livery. He is our McLaren driver. Currently on a hot lap, I presume. He is not improving in the first sector. Oh, as the driver, that was, I think, Sandeep Maridu. Almost had a clash with Shrey there. He was trying to get out of the line, and Shrey thought he will not get out the line, and oh my god, it could have been a big accident. That was avoided. As Shrey goes off the track into the gravel, will lose any speed he gained over the course of this lap. Steele's knees are winner of the last two races in Monza and in Singapore, and Rage Nail now putting up time of 127.036. Dot 127 on the sheet on the board now. Our championship leader right now, Rage Nail. We are on board with the red car, the red custom livery, but Ferrari-esque, I must say, that yellow red. So yeah, our Ferrari driver Steele's knees as Sandeep Maridu has retired. So has Aman. I don't know what has happened. Was there a collision between the two drivers there? It will be unfortunate. The Aman and Sandeep will not be able to improve now. Actually going over the curves there. So our reserves today are Sandeep Maridu, Stunshot, Aman, and yeah, these three are our reserves today. Their points will be given to the respective constructor they have chosen in the lineup that is on our Discord. Dante Adams have put his car P5, so yeah, that's a good position for him. If in the race he can maintain that place, that is a commendable position to be in right now. As Prabaldeep now go across the line, improves a bit to P11 and breaks as soon as he crosses the line. So Satvik and Chocolate were not able to put any sort of time on the sheet, so they'll be starting dead last. My controller there and on the track going. So Adams, you have to stay on the track. You don't have to go into the grass and give out way to anyone, but yep. If you're new to the channel, new here, witnessing our Friday night races. Please do subscribe. We are still left with quite a few rounds to go. The finale happening in Yas Marina, Saudi Arabia. Is it Saudi Arabia or is it UAE? Wait, I was sort of hearing my own voice there. So yeah. We are on board with the PSF1 Rhino, Charlie of Alfa Romeo, in the Alfa Romeo livery, special livery which was available for F1 World Cars. Mehir Maniktala commenting, wow. Yeah, it is wow. Everything which is happening right now. So now we'll stay on board with Charlie as he will now begin his fast lap. He's currently sitting P2. Time deficit of 5/10 between him and Rajnail. Do leave a like on the stream. Love to see that. And yep, subscribe if you haven't. Done good. Going Degner. One right-hander improving by 2/10 in the first sector. That is a mighty improvement by Rhino here. Our Alfa Romeo driver currently sitting, I think, P3 in the championship standing, if I'm not wrong. Rajnail is leading, and then comes Louis Red, and then I think Charlie. Amazing, Mehir Maniktala, amazing what you have done. Not good, not just good. As now Charlie finishing the second sector and improving by 2/10, still improving. And Rajnail has come out of the pits and is now on his out lap. He must have noticed Rhino there, and obviously he must have thought that he will improve, and so will I have to improve. But improvement is not enough to match the timing of Rajnail, as Rajnail is still on provisional pole and Rhino improved on his timings, but still 2/10 away from Rajnail. Archit still in 128s, not even in 127s with all our top 3 drivers. Last 2 minutes remaining in the quali session. We are live here on my channel, that is Sachin Sin, and we are witnessing Elite Formula Racing Season 1 Round 8 in Japan, Suzuka race circuit. Rajnail has improved by, what was that improvement of 8/10? I didn't get it, but he is not improved in the first sector. I will stay on board with him. He is currently P1, and as I can see, Rhino will not be able to give any other timings. Archit is coming now to go around 130R and then begin his fast lap. Let's see how much will Rajnail be improving now. He doesn't need to improve, as I don't think so that there will be a 7/10 of improvement happening from Louis Red. I'm not saying it cannot happen, but yeah, that will be a mighty deed nonetheless. As Rajnail will now come on the last right-hander onto the start to finish line and will improve and enters into 126. My God. Let's see if Archit is improving, as Louis Red has also begun his lap. 1/10 of improvement by Archit. Let's see how much slow he will improve in this first sector as he will go across these S's. The quali time is done. Rhino will start P2 for now. And our provisional pole is right currently with slow rate is not improving. So, yep, not improving at all. Archit in the second sector has improved by 3/10, so he can surely challenge P3, P2. He will see a mighty improvement by the end of this lap. As he will go around the chicane, the final right-hander. Down he go towards the start-finish line, and he improves by quite a bit, but still P4. So, yep, not so much of improvement from him. Slowy Red is also, I don't think so he's gonna attempt anything for sure. Rage Nil, you don't need to improve. Let's see if Dante Adam is improving. He's on a flyer. He has improved by 3/10. Oh my, oh my. As he go down the last right-hander and go across the line and will still say P5. And Ferrari driver today, our winner of our last two races, will start P6. Okay, not much of improvement from him, and I think probably will go into the pits now. So yep, pretty much this is the final grid now. Our pole sitter will be Rage Nail P2, Rhino P3, Slowy Red P4, Archit P5 goes to Dante Adams, P6 Steel Sneeze, P7 Prometheus, P8 to Sandeep Maridu, P9 Shred, then rounding up the top 10 is Thornid, then P11 Probable D, P12 Genethly, P13 Good as Bacon, P14 Aman, P15 Stunshot, P16 Satwik, and P17 Chocolate. That is it from the quali. And Shrey and people are leaving this session. I presume we are recreating the lobby. So, yep, our order is here. Hello?
Did you pause the stream?
No. Stream is on. Say what happened?
Okay. I'm gonna do a quick restart. Two of the drivers couldn't hold the setup.
Hello, and we are back here finally after resolving the bugged lobby, creating a fresh session, inviting every driver back into the lobby, then managing the grid accordingly, and finally now we'll be racing here in Suzuka, Japan. EA never disappoints us in creating bugs and glitches after every new patch or every new update. They just tend to stop focusing on their current game and they move on to some other new launch, then so on and so on, leaving games filled with bugs and glitches. That is our Electronic Arts publisher. They do. We are waiting drivers to finalize their setups and then on with this race. Let's see how many safety cars will come out today. You won't be able to see every car's livery on track because people are using world cars, and some of the world cars can have liveries which are of those real life constructors like of Red Bull. There is Williams and there is Alfa Romeo. Here we go. 3, 4, 5 lights out, and here we go in Suzuka Rage Nail. I don't know why this notification is coming up, but Rage Nail has a good start at the beginning. Will maintain the lead over the turn 1. Rhino coming behind. Dante Adams losing a bit of position there. Losing a bit of ground. Going back. The whole grid is slowly red. I can see 3 cars at the back spinning and fighting for the positions as Dante Adams has moved on to P3. So Slowy Red has gone to the back of the grid, and Archit is also. So these both drivers have lost quite a few places. I must say that Slowy Red now having to fight with Stun Shot, who's our new and a bit slow driver. I must say that. So there will be some sort of fight happening here as Slowy Red will try to make a move as quickly as possible on him as he goes on the inside from the outside. Stun Shot trying to come back, but move done and dusted here. And also making a move on Stun Shot will be Archit soon. Let's see as Stun Shot is moving right and left somehow. Not defensively precisely, but yeah. He is trying to maintain his position as it up front. Shokaladi and Satvik Reddy also fighting. Also fighting are Prabhaldeep and Aman for P10. Here we can see Thornid and Sandeep Margu having a run over the 140R, and also Aman, but they both are maintaining their positions. So quite a few battles happening at the back here. Shrey is now closing up on Steel's knees and will take that inside line and will take P5 away from Steel's knees and will move on ahead. Where Prometheus is now getting close up with Dante Adams. Rage Nail still in lead. Back shocker Lade has gone into the pits. Might have been some sort of damage on his car. That he didn't go into the pits quite early, but no safety car. No such big accident which will invite the safety car to come out. So Satvik Reddy chasing Aman. Aman, our reserve driver, goes off the track on Dagner 1, comes back, slow down, and that will give plenty of opportunity for Satvik Reddy to make a move as Dante Adams and Prometheus shuffling their position. Prometheus now moving into the podium places. P3. Dante Adams now chasing a Prometheus. Go around these two left-handers. Adams getting up and close with the Williams of Prometheus, but the McLaren driver maintaining his position, running a orange-purple livery. Shrey, his teammate, is right behind him. Will surely be awaiting any sort of mistake happening from any of these two to make a move. Slowy Red, good as bacon, making places at the back. And Rage Nail posting a fastest lap one after another. As now Shrey has posted the fastest lap and will go through his teammate, around his teammate and into P4, and will now chase Prometheus for that final podium places. Let's go through the tire strategy. People have chosen soft, medium and hard, all three compounds right there. Most of the people running on soft here. Prometheus and Shrey both running on soft, also Dante Adams on soft. Our race leader Rage Nail running medium, Rhino also running medium. Hard on Steel's knees in the Ferrari, Sandeep Maridu soft, and Thornid, our Mercedes driver, are running hard compound. As McLarens are switching up their positions as a bit of contact happening between them, but Shrey and Dante Adams are maintaining some sort of decorum between the teammates, yeah, not leaving any margin of error. Oh my god, that could have been a big shunt on the back of Shrey, yeah, nothing happened there. Shrey losing a bit of ground on Prometheus, he was chasing him earlier. At the back we can see Satvik Reddy getting close to Prabhaldeep. Prabhaldeep running P9 right now, and Satvik running P10. This is quite a inviting place to make an overtake, because we all have seen Schumacher and Alonso fighting there, and Alonso making that beautiful move. So for every driver, it comes to their mind at least once to, we can also make that move. As with the help of DRS, Satvik Reddy will make move on Prabhaldeep and will move on to P9 as Dante Adams had lost a place to Steel's knees, moving down to P6, which will give Sandeep a bit of chance to hop on and improve his position. He's currently P7. At front, Shrey getting closer and closer to Prometheus after he's done with his fight with Dante Adams, who has lost position to Steel's knees. Also touching a bit of grass on the entry there, Shrey, but having a good exit. He's under 5/10 from Prometheus, our Williams driver. Prometheus going off the track there a bit, fighting with all his might to maintain this position. The final podium place, that is P3. As he goes a bit on the grass, being chased by a furious McLaren, who will make a move on the inside. No, he will not make any move on the inside this time, but will surely be making a move soon under the help of DRS, and here we go. Shrey making that move on Prometheus. Prometheus trying to stick around and have that slipstream of sort to get back to Shrey, but Shrey has now moved on to the final podium place, that is P3. Sandeep Maridu still a bit far away from Dante Adams, so making any sort of new move. Satvik Reddy now closing up on Thornid. Prabhaldeep has also not moved a bit far away from this fight. Thornid is running hard compound. Prometheus receiving a 3-second time penalty for going off the track multiple times. Satvik maintaining his pace, going around the Degner 2. Here behind, Hashan makes the move on the inside and sticks it on the inside, goes deep, comes back, but losing the position from Thornid back again, as he went too deep to make that move. And Thornid rightfully making that switcheroo of sort. And Satvik Reddy is again coming back, as we have yellow flag waved in the second sector. For what I don't know, but I don't see any positions getting switched between any of the drivers. Everything is same, and now Satvik Reddy moving on the outside of Thornid. Yes, rightfully taking that position, as Slowy Red has also moved up front from Prabhaldeep and moved on to the final point place, that is P10. Now Thornid will be having DRS on Satvik Reddy on the main straight, I suppose, and that will surely help him to gain that position back away, making a late move away from the car, and comes back in front and take that position away from Satvik Reddy. Great fight happening there at the back. Up front, it's pretty much the same. Prometheus still chasing Trey, and he's being chased by Steel's knees. And Dante Adams also being chased by Sandeep Maridu. So Chocolate and Aman has already made their first stop. They're running on soft and medium compound, so pretty much staying with the pack as it is. Satvik having a good exit there. Sandeep, our reserve driver. These five are quite close to each other, and there will be a short DRS train forming soon as we'll go on to the main straight. All bit behind Dante Adams. Beautiful scene, cars coming in pack between, coming behind one and each other. Thorned with the DRS, Satvik also with the DRS, Sloided also with the DRS. So yeah, short DRS train behind Dante Adams. Dante Adams still maintaining that P6 position. And we have yellow wave flag, as I think someone has lost a bit of ground here. That is Rhino losing his place, as now moving down the order to P5. Yeah, that's what he has lost. He was running P2. Might have lost a bit of traction going over the curbs in the S section. Oh man, that is unfortunate for Rhino, as Shrey has taken P2 now. Great position for him. He has got a podium earlier in Monza. Correct, I think he got the podium in Monza. Thornid and Satvik still fighting for this position of P8, that is, both going alongside. Thornid trying to come back on the next sector here. He'll try to make a move on the straight now. As he go off the track, comes back. It will surely be added to his tally of going off the track, and if he'll keep on doing this practice, he'll be soon awarded with the time penalty. So 8 seconds is the gap between our race leader Rajnail and Shrey. Now we have yellow flag waved in second sector. I'm not sure for what it was. But now, Seals needs having DRS on Prometheus will make that move on the main straight and move on to P3. He's running hard compound and Prometheus is running on old softs. So I think hards are, getting a bit lively up now, and softs are missing that grip, that initial grip that it had. Prometheus is still coming back. But yeah, I think soft runners will soon start pitting in. Steel's knees also closing up on Shrey, who has lost a bit of ground since we last go. Oh, Dante Adams losing a bit of position, going off the track on Dagner 2. Over the curbs, comes back right away and will join the track into the middle, but losing all of the point position, and now will be P13. Upsetting that he has lost so many positions. But the curbs are unwittingly punishing. They will spin you away, throw you away out of the track. As Shrey is seen struggling on these old softs. Steels needs trying to make a move here. Going through the chicane now. Will Shrey pit in or will he stay out? He will stay out. Now Steel's knees will be trying to make a move on the main straight again to have P2 being stolen away now from Shrey. He's trying to come back, but Shrey, you have lost this position now, my man. I think it is time to consider going into the pits, as Rhino and Slowy Red are fighting. Rhino running P6 and Sandeep Bari have moved on to P5 right now. So quite a bit tussle happening in the back here. Many of the cars, these cars are running quite up and close with each other, not huge gaps which are being created. all through the end. And the biggest gap, I must say, it is between Steel's Knees and Rage Nail. Rage Nail comfortably leading the race. A gap of 10 seconds. 11 seconds, nearly 11 seconds, I must say. Shresh still pushing on these old softs, whereas Steel's Knees must be thinking that why he's not pitting. It's been 9 laps and still running on softs. That's good run. Maintaining P3, and Prometheus also has maintained his position. He has not lost quite a lot. He is still P4, but far away from this fight, as now still remaining outside and under that DRS zone. Both of these drivers, Prometheus and Shrey. Behind, you can see Sandeep Maridu and Rhino will be fighting for this position, as Rhino will try to make a move on the outside and will stick that move on the outside, and good as bacon. The first one to pit and first one now to receive a time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Unfortunate. That's the word, unfortunate. YTIndia having a great exit there, sticking it on the outside now. Over the hairpin he goes and will overtake Sandeep Maridu, and I can see there's a car running slow around them. And now 3 cars are running together there. There's Satvik, Conrad, and oh my, this looks pretty bushed up as he comes back around, and Thornid still maintaining P9 in front of Satvik Reddy remaining P8 when P9 for Thornid, and yeah, Satvik is still there maintaining that position. Thornid trying to do anything and everything possible to gain any spot here. Not a good exit from Thornid, but a good exit from Satvik. Will have DRS on Sandeep Maridu. Sandeep Maridu running on old softs. Thornid also coming behind to enter this fight, but will not be able to gain any sort of position here. Slowy Red moving on to P6. Janet Lee and Dante Adams. Dante Adams has now pit in, switching on to hard compound. C, he will be coming out on hard. Chocolate is still running on the old softs. Thornid is one of the drivers who's running on hards, old hards. Gap has fallen down to 6 seconds. Maybe Regional is thinking to give a sort of opportunity to the drivers at the back to come close to him. Archit's currently out of the points after what happened at the beginning of the race. He's still out of the points. Now let's see how good an exit will Thornid do this time, as Shrey and Prometheus are split, and Shrey has received a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Oh my god, that will not help you, my friend. That will not help you. Prometheus has a 3-second time penalty, and now you have achieved 5-second time penalty. Shrey is coming out on mediums, fresh mediums, and Prometheus behind him also on mediums. They both will join behind Janet Lee. Yep, P11 and P12 for Prometheus and Shrey. As up front, Steel's Knees P2, P3 is now Rhino, P4 Slowy Red, and behind them is Satvik Reddy, Sandeep Maridu, Thornid, P7, P8 Archit, and P9 Trouble Deep. Laman and Stunshot has also pitted in now. Rage Nail has also come into the pits, and oh, there could have been a clash between Rhino and Slowy Red as they were entering the pits. Season is taking the lead of the race for now, and Rage Nail was pitted on to fresh. What fresh? We don't know what tire compound he has chosen. Dante Adams. Oh, soft. He's coming out on softs now. Bold move coming out P4. So I don't know if it is one stop or two stop. I'm presuming it is one stop. There's yellow being waved in the first sector. Quite a tussle happening between Archit and Prabhaldeep at the back there. They are now out of the points again as drivers have come out of the pit and taken their respective position back. Not their respective, but yeah, where they would have been. So Satvik is running on old mediums and Janethli is running on old soft. So is Shokolade. Rhino has made a move on Janethli, and Janethli has lost a couple of positions here. Oh, 3 positions there as we were just going through their tire age. Rhino made quite a bit of move there and moved to P6. Slowy Red, who has pitted and come out on new hards, running behind Rhino now, losing a bit of traction on the exit. Rhino also running on new hards. Shrey running on fresh mediums. Janethli finally pitting in. So from leader, Rage Nail will now still, come back in front as Eats Needs Satvik Thorned will pit. When they'll be pitting, it is not known for now, but yeah, as they will pit, lead will be back with Rage Nail. Rage Nail now closing up on his fresh soft behind Thorned. Thorned, who is trying to chase that P2 of Satvik Reddy. Now these trying to make a move on the inside, and Rage Nail trying to pick up the scraps of this fight. Satvik Reddy jumping into the pits in sight of whatever happened there between him and Thorned. And now Rage Nail will make that move on Thorned and we'll move on to P2. Easy peasy. It's Japanese. Easy peasy Japanese. It is Japan GP. Oh, I can say that. So yeah, Satvik Reddy goes into the pits. So does Chocolade. Steel's Knee still in the lead. 10 seconds away from Rage Nail. Thorned running P3. Shrey P4 with a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Coming behind Rhino quite ferociously is Slowy Red. They are going through our lap driver, that is Sun Shot. Blue flag being waved for him. Aman receiving a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Going off the track, Rage Nail with the fastest lap of 130.457 on the fresh soft compound. Sui Red will now be running with DRS flap open. Steel Sneeze has pitted and is coming out now, and he's coming out behind this fight of Slowy Red and Rhino. That is not a good position to come out, but is coming out on fresh compound, that is fresh medium. A stun shot has retired from the session. I'm assuming he retired in the pits, and this will not cause any safety car to come out. The session is going quite smoothly till now. Hornet 4 seconds away from Rage Nail now. Rage Nail has taken the lead of the race now, as he was leading earlier, going over the grass a bit there. Might just be cooling his tires by going over the grass, but I don't know what happened there. But yeah, comfortably in the lead, as Hornet will soon be pitting in. He is yet to pit. And Shrey running P3 comfortably right now. He has pitted earlier, but he is also having a 5-second time penalty, which will be added to his time at the end, or will be served in the pits if he goes into the pit next time. As Thornid is receiving a 3-second time penalty for going off the track multiple times. Oh my god, many people now collecting penalty for going off the track. As I can see, Thornid goes off the track, and Shrey will take the advantage of all of that and will take that P2 away from Thornid. Thornid losing a bit of traction there, going off the track into the gravel. Try to come back in front, but Shrey comfortably making that maneuver done on Thornid and running P2 now. So many times it seems like people will overtake car in front going over the chicane by making a move, somehow jumping in, outbreaking each other. But yeah, people are trying to remain behind the car and trying to make the move on the straight. Hornet has now gone into the pits. He will be coming out, oh my god, out of the points. And out behind Prabhaldeep also. Yep, also behind Prabhaldeep. P12 that is for Thornid. He has come out on soft compound. 9 laps to go. So I think, yeah, we might be able to make any move on Prabhaldeep. But yeah, in the points, I can't say for now. As up front, there's still a fight going on between Rhino, Slowy Red and Steve Sneeze for final podium place. Shrey is quite a bit away from them, but still having a 5-second time penalty on his head. So yeah, that will be one of his main concern and the only concern for now. He'll have to push as much as he can to increase that gap from PS7 Rhino. Now a short DRS train will be formed behind Rhino of Slowy Red and Steel Sneeze. Positions remaining the same. after the first corner. Satvik Reddy and Dante Adams at the back, fighting up, and they come together and they are spinning in coordination. One off out of the track into the gravel, one on the track. Dante Adams has just reset his car on track, and that has been noted on stream. That is not a valid thing to do, my friend. Has been caught live. So, yep, my camera was right there at the point where this incident happened and has been caught live. Satvik Reddy and Dante Adams had a fight battle there. Now Prabal Deep and Thonid are fighting. Thonid making moves. He came out P12 but has moved on to P9 now after that tussle between Dante Adams and Satvik Reddy, and also making a move on Prabal Deep. Prabal Deep has now moved on to P10. Thonid is having a 3-second time penalty if I'm not wrong. So Prabal can, try to overtake him or at least stay under 3 seconds. And now Rhino is closing up on Shrey, and Rhino will make that move on Shrey. Ah, man. Shrey losing that podium place, and surely will be out of the podium places as he is having a 5-second time penalty. Satvik Reddy now receiving a 3-second time penalty for going off the track multiple times. Surely an incident happened there between him and Dante Adams. Report will tell us later what exactly happened. And Satvik Reddy speeding in the pit lane, another 5-second time penalty, and he has retired into the pits. His race is over. It is done and dusted. Retiring in the pits. He saw no reason to race anymore, and he is out of the race. We lost 2 drivers. We are on lap 20 of 27. Rage Nail still in the lead, running on old softs. Rhino running on old hards. As Dante Adam has also retired. I don't know where he has retired. If he has retired on track, that is a safety car. I think so. He has retired on track. I can't see his car on the track, but yeah. So a safety car and Rage Nail, Rhino, Slowy Red, Steel Sneeze, everyone is jumping into the pits. I don't know what happened with Dante Adams. Why he would retire on track, or what really happened, I don't know. But yeah, out of the pits comes Rage Nail, still in the lead, still up front. And Shrey is in the lead of the race, but I don't think so. It will be like this by the end of this race. Quite a shuffle has happened at the back as multiple cars pitting in to get a fresh soft compound on their car. Yep, everyone now running on fresh soft rubber. Turn short has now left the session. So the back soon will be bunching up, and it is bunching up behind the safety car. Slow down, my friends. Hairpin is quite a dangerous place, so please maintain your gaps accordingly to avoid any sort of collision happening in the safety car, during the safety car. So Prometheus is running with a 3-second time penalty. Thornid also with 3-second time penalty. Shrey with a 5-second time penalty. All of this will make a difference in the end. Why is Rajnil pacing up so much? Or who is between them? Is it Aman? Oh yeah, it is Aman. Shri has left the session for some reason. I might meet him. I don't know what is Aman trying to do, but I mean, Shrey might just will join the session back, but what Aman is doing, I don't get it. So Shrey has yet to join. I have already sent him a. He is not online. Okay. I'm not sure what has happened with him. What is the issue on his side? That is unknown to me right now. PC off. Okay, his PC has gone off. So I am sending out the invite. Know if the safety car will go in this lap or not. But I just do wish that he will join back before that will happen. We are on lap 22 of 27. And Shrey's car has crossed the safety car and he has been disqualified from the session. On it has what has oh my god, I don't know what has happened, but the safety car is in now and yep, safety car is in and Rajnail, our race leader, has taken off away from Rhino. Behind Rhino is Slowy Red, trying to take that slipstream and gain a position right there on the first turn, but order remains the same. Rajnail, Rhino and Slowy Red. And then comes Steel Sneeze, behind him is Prometheus, then Sandeep Maridu, Archit, Chocolate P8, P9 probably, P10, Genetly, then Goddess Bacon. And what chaos has occurred is out of my knowledge. I don't know what has happened. Shrey has joined, but Shrey, you have been disqualified. He was running at a good position. He ended with a good amount of points, if not the podium place, but yep, he has lost all of it. Onid also has retired off. I don't know what happened with him, but Slowy Red running up and close with Rhino. He has achieved quite a bit of gap from Steel Sneeze, as Goddess Bacon is making move on Prabhaldeep, and they both are going a bit off the track, and behind him is coming Janet Lee. Will try to pick up any scrap left by them, but nope, that didn't happen. But Goddess Bacon now with the help of ERS will make the move on Prabhaldeep, and Zenith Lee is also trying to come around to make a move, but nothing happening there. Prabhaldeep going off the track, coming back. Making life difficult for Zenith Lee back there. But yeah, that is what is going on right now. Slowy Red still chasing Rhino. Rajnil has taken quite a bit lead there from Rajnil. Having a bit of correction out of the exit. Losing a bit of time on Rhino there. Deploying his ERS. Now. DRS will be open next lap as they go around 130R and still remaining behind Slowy Red, and surely after this is the only DRS zone on this circuit, so yeah, you'll have to wait to go around all the way and come back to use that DRS. Till then you have to stick around under 1 second from the car in front. At the back, Chocolate moving up and close with Archit closing up on Sandeep Maridu. These fours are running quite close to one and each other. And this is all happening for the position of P. Oh my god, that was Archit going around Degner 2 into the walls. Well, there will be a safety car out. I am seeing nothing of such right now, but Archit might have gone over the curbs and he shunted his car into the wall, and that is it for him for today. Archit losing his car and dying minutes of the race. We are on lap 25. Slowy Red much more closer to Rhino now. He will be having DRS on Rhino, and with the help of DRS I'm sure that he will be making that move. We are on to lap 26 now. Rhino will try to defend this time as they go alongside, both fairly giving each other equal amount of space to race, but Slowy Red making that move stick and moving up to P2. Great maneuver there from Slowy Red. Man, Archit was running at a good position there, and fortunately this race is over. We have lost quite a few drivers today. 6 drivers we have lost today. Matthias Chocolate and Sandeep Maridu in close proximity. Chocolate getting a view on the inside over the hairpin, but still remaining behind. Car Rhino is still close, not so far away from Slowy Red, so there's still opportunity in the main straight with the help of DRS to make that move stick and then maintain that position throughout the end of the race, as he's deploying all of the ERS he has to get as close as possible around the DRS zone, and then on the main straight make that move up to P2. Now we go on to the last lap. Rajnil leading from Slowy Red. Slowy Red probably receiving a 3-second time penalty, and Slowy Red maintaining that position still in front of Rhino. Rhino trying all his, putting all his racecraft into here. Chocolate receiving a 3-second time penalty. Sandeep Maridu. Oh, Sandeep Maridu has lost. Oh God. What happened there? I don't know if there was in contact or not, but we don't know. But Sandeep Maridu is also out of the race. We will be now remaining with 10 drivers. So Rhino still chasing Slowy Red for P2. Slowy Red 1.5 second away from our race leader. And our race leader is behind Aman, I suppose, who will be lapped. Yep. And now on 130R, Rhino coming as close as possible to Slowy Red, trying to go in the inside, and this will be the final move if there will be any move, but no. Slowy Red finally making that defense work and will finish P2. Rage Nail will be our winner here in Japan in the Red Bull Slowy Red of Williams, finishing P2. Rhino in the Alfa Romeo P3, Steel Sneeze, Ferrari P4, Chocolate, Ferrari P5, P6 to Prometheus, Goodis Bacon P7, Janet Lee will finish P8, behind who's coming quite slow right now, I don't know why. Fourth gear, what has happened with him, I don't know. Trouble Deep, is he out of his fuel? I don't know, but yeah, he is managing his car. He will finish P9 eventually. Aman, as he didn't finish required distance before our leader finished the race, will I think end up P11, and he is P9. So yep, that is it. That is the result. Our winner Rage Nail and driver of the day Ferrari Chocolate. Great race, bit of mishap happening for quite a few drivers there. Technical issues or what happened on the racetrack, but they lost the race there. But yeah, congratulations to Rage Nail, Slowy Red and Rhino. These are still our top 3 drivers in EFR Season 1. This league is still having these 3 to come at the top again and again. We are witnessing quite often now. So yep, we will go down the order once again. Rage Nail with the fastest lap, P1, Slowy Red P2, P3 goes to Rhino, P4 to Steel Sneeze, P5 Chocolate, P6 Prometheus, Good as Bacon, P7, P8 to Janet Lee, P9 to Probal Deep, P10 Sandeep Maridu, P11 Aman. So that is it from our side. Quite a bit incidents which has happened out on the track. I don't know if there was any collision between multiple cars which made them lose position, but yeah, that is it from our side. That is it from round 8. We will be soon moving up to our next track. Our next track will be, I'll have to go through the calendar again, I seem to forget it again and again. We'll be going to Miami from Japan. We'll be moving to some other coast. We'll be going to Miami, another street circuit calendar. 29th September, 9 p.m. We'll be racing in Miami. Till then, keep on racing, keep on being fast, and stick by. Come back again on Friday, 9 p.m. Miami. Till then, adios. Take care. Good night.